Welcome to Ravenovah. Please go to my channel, also hit the notification bell, like this video, and share. Today is the first edition of Conversation in reference to talking to a two-spirit woman, which means transgender. I've talked to a few transgender women, which I'm going to have a lot more do. A lot of transgender women are tired of our sisters being murdered, and they want to share their story about their life and living to try to help keep our trans women alive. Now, these girls are going to be sharing their stories and their experiences, what they've been through, and how to help the girl that's coming behind them in their struggles as far as being a two-spirit woman, a transgender woman, and they want to share what they need to do and what they don't need to do. But remember, every girl is different. Every girl experience is going to be different, and she's only trying to help because she, like me and many others, are tired of seeing our sisters being killed. So I have a first interview as a doll showing up, and she wants to help, like many others to come, try to help keep our sisters out of the ground. Like and subscribe to this video and share this video every way you can. Help me keep my sisters from being murdered. I created this channel for people with different
Transgenders murdered.
to support you. There's a PayPal on top.
People
Remember
murdered.
one thing, there are a lot of times people can't stand in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here to learn something.
Support those
no judgment
who support you.
I love you.
Stay in your truth.
Okay, I want to thank my first guest, my two-spirit sister. She's basically want to give you an idea how it is within her transition and stuff, and helping the girls that's behind her and what she's learned being a two-spirit woman. In order to be a two-spirit woman, you have to be a strong woman, and a lot of times, a lot of girls don't really know exactly what to do, how to go about it. And I feel as though girls that's already walking in the shoes can basically give the girls an idea what to look out for and compare notes and help the girls behind her, or experiences that she's experienced. Now, my first girl is can you say hello to the guests?
Hello.
Okay, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, well, my first question is, and thank you for doing this recorded line on YouTube and stuff, are you on hormones?
I take them whenever I can.
Okay. Do you feel a woman is a woman if only she takes hormones? Do she have to be a woman in order to take hormones? In other words, do hormones make her the woman, being a two-spirit woman?
Well, it is a process, but you do have some girls who are naturally very feminine, and they can also be considered transgender women, the ones who don't have a whole lot of surgery and just are just naturally, beautiful. So, I mean, it can go either two different ways with that.
Okay.
But
so you're saying that some girls don't have to be on hormones?
You don't have. The thing is, you could have already taken hormones for years, or you can just have breast augmentation, and you can just take them here and there. They work different for different girls.
Okay. Are you full-time, part-time?
Full-time.
Okay. Things you love about being the woman you are?
Say that again?
Can you name things that you love about being who you are and standing in your truth?
I spoke to hear that last.
Okay. Can you say the things that you love about being who you are, standing in your truth, as far as the girl listening behind you?
Am I happy with it?
Yes, like the things you love about being who you are. Like, in other words, since you transition, what are the things you love about your transition?
It's about fighting for that next goal and completing that next goal.
Okay. Things that bother you about being in your transition?
Women that are haters and cock blockers and people who see men talking to you and they get jealous and try to throw a monkey wrench in it because they're not happy with themselves or their life, or no one's trying to talk to them.
Okay. Are you accepted by your family?
It took time, and being transgender for almost 21 years, it took time, and now they understand it, and they learn more about it, and I'm more accepted now.
How do you feel when it comes to your job? Does your job accept you?
That's a tough question. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Do your friends accept you?
That's a really hard question too, because I don't know who my friends are. People change every day. One minute they're this way, one minute they're that way, and it just takes simply not looking for a bunch of friends. Because I see how the whole gay movement has changed and the whole transgender movement has changed. And you can't just say that all these girls just been murdered and none of the other people in the gay community had nothing to do with it. They did. I really can't say anything about friends. I look forward, the only thing I look forward to in life is my family, is my friends.
Okay, that's fine. So, as a two-spirit woman, do you prefer your hair natural or do you prefer wigs and weaves?
Well, I used to, in the beginning, before I was transgender, when my hair was really long when I first started. Now I prefer my real hair, but now that I'm growing it back in the process, so I prefer lace.
Okay.
Sew-in is very important when you don't want to feel like you have on a wig.
So let me ask you this. Okay. So let me ask you this. As a two-spirit woman, what would you tell the young girl that's watching you from behind, that you don't know she's watching you and she's learning from you? What would you tell her to look out for and how you would help her in your struggle being the teacher to the student that's behind you? What to look out for and how she should live her life in her transition? You being her role model.
Live a secret life. Don't have many friends. Don't hang in crowds with crowds and different people. It's a lot that I would tell her. Be careful. Everyone's not your friend.
Right.
Don't be a follower. Be a leader.
Facts. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, are you happy in your transition?
I am happy.
Okay.
But there are in process.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? The phone broke up.
I said, I'm happy. It's one goal that I have left as far as the surgery. Not one or two surgeries. And my goal is completed. Everything, the look that I was looking for, I have it.
Okay. So let me ask you, which is the last final question. This is the last question. If a perfect man in your mind, in order to date you, in order to win your heart over, what would he have to look like and what we have to bring to you in order to be perfect to make you happy?
Well, I don't know if you ever seen LaToya Lucky's first video, the girl from Destiny's Child, when she first came back to the music scene, and the video is called Torn.
Okay.
And the light-skinned guy with the chinky eyes, he looked like he's actually a football player. He was like half Asian, probably looked half black. That would be the perfect man. This is a man who already is established, who has money, is not looking for a transgender woman to take care of him. This is a beautiful man. This drop dead gorgeous, and this is on his feet, everything, and this at the looks, the looks, the establishment,
Okay. And that's the last 12 questions. So you wouldn't have a problem if it was a short man or a tall man or a super tall man or a heavyset man. Does race...
Well, he was actually taller than me because I'm 5'6".
Okay.
Yeah.
Does race play a role in this?
Hmm?
Do race play a role? Like in order to get a man, would he have to be a certain race for you?
What do you mean by that?
White, black? Does you have a
Oh, I have a preference.
Okay, what would you?
Right, my preference right now, I always get a lot of biracial guys, like half Dominican, half black. I like Spanish men. I just like gorgeous men.
Okay.
So that would be it.
And that would be the last question. And thank you so much for being my first person to do my interview. And thank you for being spontaneous and anonymous. And the reason why I have her anonymous is because I want to get her full opinion on how she feels within the transition. And I feel it's very important that she share her story and help the girls that's coming behind. Because there are a lot of girls that are transitioning that does not have a book and does not have anybody to follow behind. And every girl has a different story and experience that it could share. So I wanted her to give her opinion and may help the girl behind you. And thank you, sis. I love you. And I like to say thank you for everyone who subscribed on here. And if you want to be on this channel, basically do your anonymous, let me know, and I will have a conversation with you. Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Now, if you want to be a girl on this channel, Ravenovah on YouTube, hit me up there at yahoo.com, a two-spirit woman. And I'm going to be also, if you're a trans attracted man and you want to be interviewed on here, remember you must name anonymous. I don't want your name and I don't want your location. I just want your opinion to share the girls and share with us the disconnect that we're having. If you're a two-spirit woman, I want you to share your experience and how you can help the girls behind you. If you're a trans attracted man that's attracted to transgender women, I want you to share your story and how you can help the men that's in your situation. And the whole thing of this is to help each other understand our truth and fill in the gray area instead of us not understanding where each other's coming from. And a lot of times they're the girls that can't really transition because the simple fact of the matter is they don't have the right way or the people don't help them. So basically it's going to be like a little tool to help other girls, and also trans men who feel like they're attracted and they feel like they get ridiculed for being attracted to trans women. You know, like I said before, it'll be questions there for you. My questions are very simple, very easy. Nothing harsh, nothing harmful, nothing like an attack. That's not how I am. I do believe in empathy and sympathy, and I don't attack people. But I do feel as though within your conversation, which is very important, if you share it honestly, you can help someone behind you. Because remember, there are trans attracted men out here that are attracted to the girls, and there are two-spirit women out here, two-spirit women, transgender women, and also transgender men who is out here that don't quite know how to transition, and when they do feel as though they go to the girls, they're not really nice. So basically what I'm going to do is set up like a little thing where the girls can find someone or relatable stories that can help them. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel, share this video if you can. At the top there's the Instagram button. You follow me and follow me back. Let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Kiss the Rave.